Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers. Welcome to Payare Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ki pyari baatein from the platform of Geo Islam. So today on Payare Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ki pyari baatein, we are going to talk about a very different topic, but let's go with our simple tradition of what was behind the break. Behind the break, we mentioned many references. First of all, about the biography of the narrator, then the general comments, which is a very important thing. We get a general view and interpretation of this hadith, and then after that we went on and on, something which is indescribable. But this hadith goes into a different links. Like this is the link, a link road, a link road, a link road. This has so many links coming into it that this is, I think, the foundation and the core, the fundamental, and that is the thing which should be followed, the fundamental. And this fundamental, this is the message the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave, and this has been told to everybody that we should always have or desire inclination. We should not let our desire overcome us. We should control it. We should control our will, because this world is nothing. And the most important, in this blistering heat of Ramadan, we are not drinking anything. We are not eating anything. We are not drinking anything. This blistering heat, just for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the thing. We are not letting our desire overcoming. We are controlling our ill will. Then the fasting, the rewards of fasting, abstaining the food and the drink just for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Think how much the ajr of fasting is. Subhanallah. And then again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with the rewards of fasting. This reward is so much. And again, if you do this, this is such a big thing. Abstaining the food just for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is again thing of controlling our desire. In Ramadan, fasting teaches us in one way to control our desire and control our ill will. And then to control the bad things, to control the muharimu, that is going to be easiest pie. That is the thing over here. That is the thing given. Have it in inclination with, what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave. مَا نَهِيتُكُمْ عَنْ فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ وَمَا أَمَرْتُكُمْ بِهِ فَأْتُوا مِنْهُ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ. And do not question about it. Do not question about the grey matters. And do not question about this. كَثْرَةُ مَسَائِلِهِمْ وَاخْتِلَافِهِمْ عَلَى أَنْبِيَائِهِمْ. Don't do that also. Don't do that also. This is the thing. Just obey Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's qawl, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam words. Obey what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us. You know why? Because it's having betterment for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves us so much and He intends the best for us. That's why to do it. Because if He prohibited something, for example wine, He did it for a reason. He wouldn't like just prohibited something without any reason. He has it with some reason, and that is why it's going to help us. And we find it no matter after 100 years, 1400 years, 1500 years, that what is benefited, there is some benefit. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intends the best for us. Even if something bad happens to us, something strikes us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intends the best for us. And again, that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives some things to us, some things to other people. That is another way of telling that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is intending the best for us. He never is unjust. He never is unjust. He always is just. And that's why He knows what is for everybody and what is for everybody and what is the benefit for them. And then, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us free will in this world because يَعْلَمُوا أَنَّمَا الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا لَعِبٌ وَلَهْوٌ وَزِينَةٌ وَتَفَاخُرٌ بَيْنَكُمْ وَتَكَاثُرٌ فِي الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَوْلَادِ. That is the message given over here. And the other message was that we should have, our free will is given. But, yes, we have been given لِمَنْ شَاءَ مِنْكُمْ أَنْ يَسْتَقِيمَ فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. Where are you going? Choice. In ذِكْرُ لِلْعَالَمِينَ لِمَنْ شَاءَ مِنْكُمْ أَنْ يَسْتَقِيمَ. Whoever wills of you, go wherever you want. Whoever wills of you, go on the right path. Whoever wills of you, go on the wrong path. And our will, in this dunya, it's free. But then after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will recompense us. That's why we should have a desire in according to the in alignment to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us. مَا نَهِيتُكُمْ عَنْهُ فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ وَمَا أَمَرْتُكُمْ بِهِ فَأْتُوا مِنْهُ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُمْ فَإِنَّمَا أَهْلَكَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ كَثْرَةُ مَسَائِلِهِمْ وَاخْتِلَافِهِمْ عَلَى أَنْبِيَائِهِمْ. So now, this, if we see in this total hadith, this hadith tells us about a very important thing. Whatever we have, we should not take it out to the boundaries. We should not transgress. فَلَا تَنْتَهِكُوهَا فَلَا تُضَيِّعُوهَا. That is what Allah, فَلَا تَعْتَدُوهَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded that. Don't transgress these limits. Don't transgress al-muharim. Ala wa inna himallahi muharibu. It said in hadith number 6 that كَرَوْ يَرَى حَوْلَ الْهِمَا يُوشِكُ أَنْ يَرْتَعَ فِيهِ أَلَا وَإِنَّ لِكُلِّ مَلِكٍ هِمَا أَلَا وَإِنَّ هِمَ اللَّهِ مُحَارِمُهُ. Not to cross that boundary. Not to cross that. That is the thing which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us. It's a message which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Even though this hadith is weak, it has such a big message. You should always learn this message, this hadith, this message. This is the core, the fundamental of Islam. Whatever I give you, obey it. Whatever I don't, whatever prohibit, prohibit. Don't abstain from it. That is the thing, because it has a benefit for us. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to tell us in this hadith. So, this is all for today in this hadith. But Ramadan is just about to finish. Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan, the month of rahmahs and barakahs are about to finish. It is just a few days remaining. Very few actually. Just a few hours remaining and it's gonna finish. So I hope your Ramadan has gone well. And hope you have gone through hardships. Yes, you have gone through hardships. But you are abstaining from the food, abstaining from the water in this blistering heat, just for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to bless us with the rewards of fasting. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with the rewards of fasting. So Fisi, hope your Ramadan is going healthy, wealthy and wise. Just a few days remaining and then Ramadan is going to finish and we are going to keep warding off evils for the next 11 months. And then after that until Ramadan comes. So this is all for today, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He blesses us with the rewards of fasting, that He gives us tawfiq to do amal on this, to know this, to have the knowledge of this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the tawfiq that our desire is in alignment with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the tawfiq that we not go into the grey matters and do not cross the boundaries. ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.